Hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'.
We're live.
Are we live?
Coming live from Palmyra.
That's right. Palmyra. There's Palmyra everywhere. So
Palmyra, Missouri.
Missouri.
Hi, Gene. Shoot.
Hey, Gene. I messaged you a couple times. I haven't heard from you. I don't even see her on here yet. You must get stuff before me, Bill.
I do.
Let me see. This thing is always crooked. I don't understand why. Is that any better? Ooh, shaking it. Don't look. I just shook the camera. Let's see if that's any better. That's a little better, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Kristen. Hi, Nick.
Even though Jackie's
Hi,
not
Jean.
coming, I'm gonna
Thanks
shoot
for
you.
sharing. Appreciate it. I have a little bit of an announcement to do tonight. I've got a little extra surprise, so stick around till the end.
That's right. Stay to the end. Find out what the prize is.
Let's start. Should we start with the cow joke? You know what, though? I don't even know if Kathy's on. Hi, Madison. Thanks for sharing, Jean. Should we start with this joke?
Yep.
It says we couldn't come up with any more cow jokes. So it's just got a scratch off. I guess it's not even a joke. We'll see what it says. Oh, you ready for this?
Kathy's here.
Kathy, this is funny. This is the last one. We want to thank you for all this humor for the past couple months, really.
Yeah.
Says we couldn't come up with any more cow jokes. You've heard
Heard them all. All right.
So there you have it.
Hey, Nick, I'm eating my M&Ms.
Hey, Jackie said she wasn't going to be here, and she's here. Hi, Mary Jo. Hi, Mary Ellen. Wow, snowy in Wisconsin. No.
You guys keep it.
Yeah, you guys keep it. We are not interested in this snow. It went from what yesterday? Like 70, close to 70, 68, 70, something like that.
Yeah. Yesterday morning it was 70, 60-some degrees, and when I went to work, and by 2 o'clock in the afternoon it was in the 40s.
Yeah, that is just a huge drop. And then it got down into the 30s. And so my hands are still cold. All right, you guys. Actually, we have a great show. I do have another announcement for those of you who are customers of Piccadilly Stamping. But let's just start off with our regular. We'd love it if you would like, comment, share, and subscribe to us. I got the annual catalog in the mail. Now, per Stampin' Up rules, I'm not allowed to open the camera on social media until it goes live. But if you are new to Stampin' Up, you do not have a demonstrator, you would like me to be your demonstrator, I would love to send you one of those for the Jean Shoots and the Beverly folks, and I can't think of everybody else's name, that are my regulars. You guys have one already being mailed to you from the company. But I do have a few coming, and so if you need one, all you have to do is message me here on Facebook and send me your address. Let me know you're not working with any other demonstrator. What's that?
Oh, yay, you got your catalog.
Yeah, I finally got it. Yep, I got it. This is what you get when you don't go to Onstage. Next year I'll be going to Onstage. So, should we just get going? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm starting off today with something from our mini catalog. And it's one of my faves because it's super, super easy. I love punch sets. Here was my little marker. This is the Heartfelt Hexagons. So this will be the set that we're going to be using today. The Heartfelt Hexagon punch and stamp set. And this is actually a really, really fun set.
So we can do the drawing?
Oh, I forgot the drawing, didn't I? Sorry. We'll come back to that. It is Facebook Live. So this is the beautiful card that we made last week. Isn't it gorgeous?
Yep.
And Bill, who do you have for drawing?
I don't know. Give me the list.
I'm sorry. I have the tickets here. I didn't realize. I thought you had them. So here we go. I put your names in there of who shared from Facebook and from YouTube. And if you would like to get in the drawing for this week's card, all you have to do is share my video to your wall. And then I am able to...
There's
see
1
that
and 2.
and put your names in here. So who did you got today?
Terry Harris.
Terry. Oh boy, it's been a while. It's been like a long while, Terry. I think I need your address again. But thank you so much for sharing my video. I will get this out to you. I'll try to look and see if I have it still in one of our conversations. But if you can get that out to me again, that would be so appreciative.
And our girl Jackie.
Oh, and Jackie, who wasn't going to be here. Well, look at that. And she loves floral, so that's kind of nice. So, Jackie, you're our other winner. So, thank you so much for sharing our video. Bill, do you want to set that? Well, here, I'll put it right there. Okay. To get in for the card for this week, just share my video to your wall. So as I was saying, in the mini catalog on page 12, you're going to find the Heartfelt Hexagon and the Punch. It is a bundled set. If you buy them together, you do get a 10% discount, and that's what we're going to be using tonight. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to be pairing it with this paper is so gorgeous. What's it called? I think it's Countryside Inn. Yeah, Countryside Inn. And it's really gorgeous blues, all sort of blues. And like, I liked it enough that I bought another one. I haven't even opened this one yet. This is my favorite piece, and we're going to be using it tonight. So I'm going to just grab this piece out because this was left over from the one I was making earlier, and that'll work. And then I'll grab out the stamp pack. And this is kind of a hefty stamp pack, so be sure to sign up, and I'll let you know at the end my emails. I'm eventually going to get away from blogging and have emails sent right to you that you can save in a file on your computer so that you don't have to go searching my blog for anything. So let's start off here, and I have a piece of boho
Look at the blue. Marsha, you on?
Is Marsha on?
Yep.
Oh, good. She'll love this.
She has that paper.
Good. You'll want to make this card because this is so easy. So let's start off with an 8.5 by a 5.5 piece of cardstock base. This is the boho blue is what I chose. And we're going to score it at 1.5. And you let me know if there's any questions, Bill. And then again at 4.25.
Paper is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
So my favorite color.
There's a competition right now going on with Stampin' Up and with demonstrators to better our best from our sales last week. And I'm actually going to make it worth your guys' while this month.
So pay attention at the end. Yes.
Because I've got a couple of really good things that I'm excited to share with you. So that was 1.5 and 4.25. And if you're signed up for my emails, don't write a thing down because you will get this right into your email box probably tomorrow. I may have just scored that wrong, just by a smidge though. That's okay. We can do a smidge, right? Where's my bone folder? Where'd my bone folder go? It's not in its spot.
Well, I have not been in here.
I'm feeling, here it is. I know it's mine because it says Pamela. I don't believe that you have not been in here.
Well, not since you rearranged this place.
Yeah, I have. Well,
with that beautiful desk that you did.
Why, thank you.
We did.
Yeah, we did it together. That was really nice. Thank you for helping me with that. Okay, so I have this piece all folded for our card base. So let's just put this aside for a moment. There's going to be a lot of pieces that we're going to need. I have a scrap piece of basic white, and we're going to stamp right away. Gotta open this. This is, and I'm going to set this down here. It's not as loud. This is the Night of Navy. And I'm just going to ink up the Sending You Lots of Love and Hugs. Do I have that inky nice? And because this is photopolymer, I think I'm just going to throw in. So. I hope I didn't do that too far up, and I can tell you right now I probably did. Because it's just, this is why I love the punches.
We can punch it out.
Right. Very quick and simple. So we're going to set this aside. And then while I have the punch out, I have another scrap piece, and we're just going to punch that out in the Night of Navy. Okay? So that's pretty simple, having the sentiment done there. Although I'm going to be putting an inside sentiment on this one. Now, right away, I'm just going to bring our trimmer back in, because I want to trim. And I don't know why, but when I use these, I know I normally cut and score up at the top. But for some reason, when I'm doing these items, these smaller items, it's easier for me to do it down at the bottom. So I don't need this to be exact, but I do want to cut it in half. So there we go. Now I've got 2 pieces of that. And I am going to make this fit right behind here. So my favorite way of doing it is putting my adhesive down, and this is the Tombow liquid glue. And then I can come back, and I'm going to move this one aside and determine how much I want showing. And I don't want a whole lot. I just want my sentiment here to see. That gives me a moment to move that around. And then I'm just going to turn this around and do the same exact thing. So now I've got like a little border. And I know for those of you who are seasoned stampers, you've seen this done 100 times. But for those who may be joining us who are new, say hello. Tell us where you're from.
Got a new one from Florida here.
We've got a friendly bunch of crafters in this room, and they'll welcome you in very nicely. So here we go. Now we've got that cute little border on our sentiment. So I'm going to set that aside. And then let's start working on our pieces. And we're going to need quite a few pieces. So I have a piece of Night of Navy. It is 2 7/8 and 3 5/8. And again, if you sign up for my emails, piccadillystampin.blogspot.com, you will get that. So I need a piece of DSP to go on this, and the DSP that's going to go on this is cut at 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. So let's bring in our trimmer. Now I believe, because I was working on this, I probably had this at 5 1/4 already, and I do. Okay, so it's already cut at 5 1/4. So all I have to do is cut it at 2 3/4. Now, my measurements, I have been really into the 1/8 inch measurements, and I know that that sometimes kind of scares people, but...
It says you said the last measurements backwards.
I did?
That's what someone said.
Okay. Oh, maybe.
But it'll be right in the email.
It'll be, I hope so. I'm still human, and I'm... Okay, so we've got that, because that's going to mat there. Then I've got 1 1/8 by 5 3/8. You need 2 of these by, of course, the 5 3/8 length. So 1 1/8. So I just need 2 pieces of 1 inch DSP to go with this. Okay.
5 3/8, not 3 5/8.
Oh, I'm
Dyslexia.
I'm telling you, I'm horribly dyslexic. I can do it. I can. Sometimes words are tough. So now we're just going to do some gluing on here. So the first one I'm going to glue is I'm going to glue the dark navy side down on the navy base. I'm so glad I have this team. You guys understand and forgive me. I've had a rough few months, and with the loss of one of my pearls, that one really kind of took me, my team members. We had been friends for 30 years, and so I'm so glad you guys stick by me. Call me out on it. Okay. Now, for this one, I'm going to do the opposite side. So we're just going to put the liquid glue down on this side and show the other side of the DSP. And it has a light print. It's navy on navy, but it's okay.
Everybody loves that DSP. DSP is beautiful. So gorgeous.
I know, it is. It's so, so, so gorgeous. Okay. So
is that carrying over?
It is carried over.
All right.
You know what? I don't know if I'm supposed to say that.
Oh, well.
But it is. So be happy.
You didn't open the book.
I didn't open the book.
And
That's
it's already
right.
in the other one.
So, and then we have this last one here. I don't know. I need to probably check that out before I get myself in trouble and lose being a demonstrator. I love it, you guys. I'll be honest. I have been doing this now for a few years, and it's so much fun. The thing that I like is the relationships that I've made more than anything. I'm never lonely. There's always a crafter to talk to. Whether I message them online because I've never met them in person, or I meet some of you guys. It's amazing. What a community. Okay, so now we have these pieces, and then I missed cutting one piece. I need to cut I think 1 3/4 piece. Yeah. I need one more piece. Glad I had that out. And then this one, I want to, did I move that? No, I didn't. I'm going to take this. This is now bear with me, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 piece of basic white. And I'm going to, making sure that I have even borders, I'm going to put this here. Are you laughing at me?
No. Jackie said no stuffing the cat back in the bag now.
Yeah, I guess.
And I said, well, just put a box down. The cat will go there.
Jackie, by the way, from the message and the messages you've been sending me and stuff, I've been really busy. Otherwise, I would have probably been asking some questions about how much fun you're having. Okay, so just kind of keeping that 1/8 inch border right here. Okay, now we're going to take the next stamp and the Night of Navy. And this one says, I hope your day is filled with joy. And so I'm going to use this sentiment on my inside, and this will be the inside of my card. Oh, I got a little hulkish there, stamping. So small stamp, small pressure, but give that ink time to transfer. Okay. Now, that concludes the stamping portion. So let's go and do the building of this and decorating.
Now we're building cards.
Building cards.
I almost said build a bear.
Build a bear. Only have to build a card.
Build a card. Create a card.
So how many people that are watching do scrapbooking? because scrapbooking's never been my thing, but since we're kind of merging with those close to my heart, we're going to be getting some of that scrapbooking supplies. So I may have to do a crash. I'll always be a card maker, I'll be honest. But I may do some of that just to kind of learn. And I don't know, Bill and I are having a good life, so we can do a little, right?
I guess.
Okay. So now I've got
less thrifting for you.
It would, wouldn't it? Yes. So I have to stop and tell you guys a story. Bill comes home, was it Tuesday? And what were you doing? Yawning or stuff in the office? What were you doing?
Oh, I don't remember.
But the guys asked him what's wrong because he wasn't
Monday morning.
Monday, because he wasn't his normal chipper self. And he says, my wife worked me all weekend and I'm just glad to be at work to get a break from her. I guess my little projects. All right, so now we've got the inside. So let's go here.
Paint dried so fast.
And let's put on this area, we're going to put this panel with the navy. You know what? You loved crafting as much as I did. So
I know.
He helped me so much, you guys, with that. And it's actually really pretty in here. And I actually liked our mistake turning out to be the way it did. It looks better with the teal top, I think, than it did. Okay, I'm horrible at lining up. That's why I love this green glue. It's the Tombow liquid glue because it gives me a moment to kind of put this on here.
They love the card already.
It's cute, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so then for this one, let's hook this one into the inside of the card, because we're going to make a card that you can open like a card, or you can open it up and then it will, you can see the front and the inside at the same time. And I love that. So we're going to kind of look at even borders here. And it does mail with one stamp for those who want to know when I'm putting all this stuff on. Then for this, I don't want to go, I want to have a little border. This is going to give me a little border. So I'm not going to go to the edges. Come on. There we go. But I am going to do quite a bit of glue. And I don't want to go to the edges here either. This stuff is very tacky. But what I like to do is I like to turn it when I'm doing something like this. And then that way I can see as I'm putting this down. And then I can move it over so that I have a little bit of that boho blue border coming out here. And again, this would be easy to adapt to the 1/4 inch if you don't like the 1/8 inch borders that I do. Because I know some people are terrified of that. So now the card can open like this, or it can open like this. And you see all of that pretty DSP. So you guys have noticed that, I mean, not every demonstration, but I've been showing you how to use up your DSP. It does no good for anybody in your life if it's sitting in, you're hoarding it in your drawer. So I'm trying to teach you different ways to use up DSP. The other thing is if you don't have this DSP, it is available for purchase now. It's something that's in our catalog now. But if you have DSP that you need to use up, this is a perfect way. You can do whatever design you want to use that up. So now we have our sentiment. And I told you, I love simple cards like this. So we're going to take a piece of the boho blue because I think it's such a pretty color against the navy. And I have never been a blue lover till we bought a blue house, decorated it blue. And now I am
everything's blue.
I'm a huge blue lover. Blue and teal, yeah. I've always been pink, if you can't tell by my pink and red and peach have always been my colors. But I am really learning to love blue for the first time in my life, and I don't know if I'll ever get over it. So here's something new. I'm just going to do a loop. For those of you who struggle with bows, especially if you're new watching, we're just going to do a loop, you know, like one of those cancer ribbons. So I'm just going to take, my favorite way is the Stampin' Seal to hook on ribbon. It is just my absolutely 100% favorite way. Swear by it.
Well, you know.
What?
That ribbon like that.
Yeah.
Tony Orlando.
Yeah.
He sung Tie a Yellow Ribbon.
Yeah.
Today's his birthday.
Oh, really?
Yep, today in rock history.
Oh, where did you come up with that? And how does Tony Orlando? He's rock?
Well,
I thought he was like pop or something.
Well, it's on the radio station.
Okay. All right, so then I am just going to put 2 dimensionals on the opposite side because I don't think dimensionals hold very well over ribbon. So now I've got this pretty ribbon, and you can put it wherever you want. Like that. Look good? Look good? What do you think? Look good?
I like it.
You do? Okay. And then...
Can I get it if I share?
No, Bill,
No.
you can't be in the share. You can make your own. How about that? So I'm still using these pastel adhesive back sequins. They're still my favorite. As long as we're going to have them, I am going to be using them. I do like them quite a bit. So there's 2 sizes. You don't have to get 2 different packets. It's just that I've used them a lot, and I ran out of the small gold in this packet, so I started tearing into another packet. Now you can put as many as you want to on here. Let's see. I think I'm just going to go like this. I like that I'm going to do a large and then a small here. And I'll do another large down here. What are you laughing at?
Jackie said now she'll hear that song all night.
Did he put an earworm in your... Now, I just did 3. You could do more. But what I love about it is it pulls out and then you see all this beautiful DSP. And I think it's so pretty. This is what I call my love notes. It's a little bit smaller area to write. But you're using up that DSP. It's got a lot of contrast on the front. If they just open it like this, it's still very pretty. But I do like the little fun...
And it can stand up on its own.
It can. It can stand up, you know, so that's kind of fun and cute. So, again, this was the Heartfelt Hexagons stamp set and the Countryside Inn DSP. I used Boho Blue, Night of Navy ink, the Boho Blue, which is this ribbon. It's the textured ribbon, and the pastel adhesive back sequins. So if you share this video, next week there will be 2 of these cards that I will be giving away, and I would love it if you shared and promoted me. That helps me so much. So we've got some announcements, and we've got some good ones, don't we, Bill?
I told them to stick around and hear about the great deal.
Okay. Again, if you're brand new to Stampin' Up, you do not have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, please let me know if you would like one of our new catalogs. This goes live in May. But, oh, and always like, share, subscribe, comment. We love that. Especially if you're new, we like to know where you are. If you want the measurements to this card and what I did today, I send them in an email now. I'm going to pull away from that blog. I'm still doing it at the moment, but I'm going to pull away from the blog and just go straight email. So you'll get a couple of emails in your mailbox every day, or not every day, every week, and it will have the measurements of the card. It will have the video that you are watching right now, and it will also have some photographs of the picture. Where do you do that? Where do you sign up, Bill?
On the blogspot.com at Piccadilly Stampin.
www.Piccadilly Stampin, that's our business name, .blogspot.com. Okay. Stampin' Up! Has a promotion coming up starting, I think, is it next Tuesday?
Yep, next Tuesday, the 9th.
The 9th. The 9th through the 30th. And they've got last chance products up to 60% off. If this is something that's interesting to you and you want to take a part of that, I would say shop early because you get the best selection that way. The things that you know that you might want. I know I'll be shopping early. But wait, Bill, guess what?
There's more. There's always more.
There's more. I have running 1 week only on April 9th through the 16th. Gift with a $100 purchase. So if you place an order with me of $100 before tax and shipping using my current host code, this is what it is right now. I don't know if this is what it'll be next week, but if you use this host code, you can earn, and I'm going to show you what it is, this free travel storage caddy while supplies last. And this is from me, not from Stampin' Up. So here it is. I mean,
Piccadilly Stampin' Special.
It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if we can open it without ruining the packaging. 7 compartments. And then one big one in the middle.
That carry your big shot in.
You mean the mini?
The mini.
Yeah, so this is an artist tote bag, and this is for a $100 purchase. But if that isn't enough...
There's more.
There is more, right. An extra bonus added just today. For the first 10 people who order $150 through my online store between April 9th and 16th, before shipping and tax, you will receive, that means you do not use the host code because it's $150.
You get your own.
You will receive the host codes from Stampin' Up, and you get those immediately to pick the product of your choice. Because that is considered a workshop order. You get the perks rewards through me. And if you don't know what my perks program is, it's for every $35 that you purchase, you end up getting one of the letters to the name of Piccadilly, which there's 10 letters. At 10, you get a $25 shopping spree on me, and I paid the shipping and the tax on that. You get the artist bag because you're doing this all at once. You get the artist bag, plus you're going to get 12 pieces, 5.5 by 8.5. That's 2 of each color of the new in colors and the new beige color. So that's 12 pieces of paper that would be card-based size that you would get just for ordering this much. So why are we doing this?
Because we're wanting to hit a goal.
We are wanting to hit a goal, and we are wanting your help. Now, there's something else.
There's more?
There's more.
Always more.
I only have a handful of these. So, I'll throw in a stamp pack on top of it for those who, I think there's like 3 left of these this particular stamp pack. So I will throw this in too. Now, if all you're ordering is $80, that's fine. I understand not everybody can do $100 or $150. But if you can, just do an $80 order before tax and shipping. I will send you a stamp pack also. So that's quite a bit. Remember, this includes anything on the online store. This means if it is the online exclusives, if it's something in one of the current catalogs. Where's the catalog? Here we go. One of the current catalogs, one of the, what is it called? The retiring list, one of the clearance list. Anything that gets to 150, 80, or 100. So whatever works for you. But we sure do appreciate anything that you spend with us. You automatically get enrolled. If it's over $35, you automatically get enrolled into the perks program. So, were there any questions, Bill?
Nope. They like it.
Okay.
They're saying thanks for the emails.
I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad. I've had so much more positive. I've had some negative, but I've had so much more positive on getting them that way than trying to hunt my blog down. People are actually creating a file and they're just putting it right into the file on their email, and then they can just save what they want. And if they don't like the card, they don't have to save it. So I also try to include what the company's got special going on in those emails, or what I've got special. So this one will have the whole thing that I just went through and explained to you in the next email. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. You
Very
guys.
pretty card.
Thanks for, thank you so much. Thanks for coming tonight. We sure do appreciate having you. We will be back on Friday with another, this one's going to be not a fun fold. It's just going to be a regular card. It's a little bit more on the casual side of stamping. So join us then. That'll be 4 p.m. Central Time. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Have a great evening. Bye-bye.